They were so preoccupied with whether or not they could make more dinosaur movies, they never stopped to think whether they should make more dinosaur movies. Ah. Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, the franchise that defined our childhoods. I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say that Jurassic Park might be the movie I've seen the most in my entire life. VHS as a kid, then when DVD hit, then rep screenings, re releases, whenever it's on TV, just hanging around with friends. It's just always been a part of my life. I have posters and merch. I still have Jurassic Park toys. I remember coming home every day after school and putting in that Jurassic Park VHS and watching it to the point where I wasn't scared of the velociraptors anymore. This franchise has been going 30 plus years to diminishing returns. It's given us awe and wonder and terror and made us rack our brains at why they keep failing to make good versions of these. Well, today I'm ranking all of them. And we're going to see if life has found a way over 30 plus years, or if this thing needs to become extinct immediately. Dead last at number 7, Jurassic World Dominion. This has the honor of being the most useless Jurassic World movie, mostly because I can't remember a damn thing about it. I remember united the new cast, Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, with the old cast, Sam Neill, Jeff Goldblum, Laura Dern. It was kind of like a legacy sequel. We were all pumped to see these original characters come back, and they do absolutely nothing with them. This movie is set in a world where dinosaurs have broken out into the real world. They're off the island. They're now on the highways and in your cities and on the countryside. So you think this is a setup for an amazing spectacle. Psych! It's about genetically engineered locusts. Yeah, director Colin Trevorrow returns, and I am just baffled by the choices he makes. This movie isn't thrilling. I couldn't name a single set piece, and it ends with a huge wet fart. This movie is the greatest case for this franchise going the way of the dinosaur, for real. Number 6, Jurassic World, the first one. The 2015 sequel, but also kind of reboot, was supposed to be the big nostalgic return to form. And while a lot of people ate this up, from the opening second, where a clearly fake CGI bird stomps on the ground, I knew I was in for a rough ride. This is one of the few movies I've seen in theaters where I really considered walking out. Not just because the new characters, played by Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard, are completely insufferable, but the movie completely dispenses with any sense of reality or verisimilitude. The great thing about the first is that we feel like this is a real world, it could really happen. But with this, they're clearly CGI monsters, and they bounce and stomp and chomp like CGI monsters. At no point is this ever believable, no matter how many more pixels it has over the original. Oh, and running from a T-Rex in heels. Number 5, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I don't remember much about this one, but I do remember it's basically 2 movies in one. A rescue the dinos off the island from a active volcano, and a haunted house movie. Director J.A. Bayona tries to bring gothic horror to the franchise, and while there's an interesting attempt to further the ideas of the franchise, especially with cloning, this is a movie that's just confused about what it wants to be. It wants to be this cool horror vision, but it's also trying to serve Universal and its masters by doing the same old monster stomping. By the end, when characters are running from a super raptor in a haunted mansion, we are just pretty much waiting for this thing to end. Number 4, dead square in the middle. This was a tough call, but Jurassic World Rebirth. The latest has a lot of good stuff. It has the best CGI and the best action since the original first 2. It places a bigger value on realism and making these creatures more like real animals. And the set pieces are all the better for it. Now, when it comes to the human characters, they're still paper thin, and we don't care one bit about what happens to them. They try to throw in mutant dinosaurs to kind of jazz up the franchise, but it's really not enough. This movie ends with a whimper, but we do have those excellent set pieces that will probably come in handy years from now when I'm bored on YouTube and just want to watch the action scenes and skip the rest of the movie. At number 3, Jurassic Park 3. Yes, we all know how dumb this movie is. It's really dumb, but it never has any pretensions about what it is. And what it is just a B monster movie. Sam Neill manages to return, and he's as grumpy as ever, and he's tricked into helping a family rescue their son off one of the original islands. Along the way, there's the new Spinosaurus, which swims, and a really cool sequence with pterodactyls. The dinosaurs look pretty fake when they're animatronics and pretty fake when they're CGI, but it has kind of a goofy charm to it. It's a movie I can't really hate, even though it's not very good. Human characters are definitely annoying, and it has absolutely zero ending. Seriously, it's like they just ran out of money and just decided to end this movie. It's like 80 minutes without credits. But that being said, I have a little bit of nostalgia for this. It's colorful, it's buoyant, and it's short. Number two, this shouldn't be a controversial opinion, but it's The Lost World Jurassic Park. Look, I know it has issues, but it's still a Steven Spielberg film, so it looks great. The CGI is integrated so well. It has an emphasis on set pieces and thrills, and the guy can just do this in his sleep. In fact, he might have actually been doing it in his sleep because he was also making Amistad when he made this movie. Jeff Goldblum returns, and his Ian Malcolm is more a PTSD version, but you also have Julianne Moore and one of the best franchise characters, Pete Postlethwaite's Hunter, who is out to bag himself a T-Rex. I love every scene with this guy, and he really makes the movie. Yeah, it gets way too kaiju movie once the T-Rex makes its way onto San Diego, but just look at these visual effects. Look at this T-Rex hitting this bus. I mean, it looks like it's actually there. I mean, just because of that, this has leaps and bounds over any Jurassic World movie. If you stop nitpicking and recognize that this isn't the original, The Lost World is an excellent roller coaster ride. And number one, what'd you expect? It's the original Jurassic Park. This is one of the greatest blockbusters of all time. This is one of the greatest films of all time. I mean, what more can be said? I know this movie inside and out. I remember line readings and sound cues and edits. I mean, I could recite and play this movie to you right now. The CGI holds up, the dinosaurs hold up, every set piece is thrilling, every performance is excellent. It's just the ultimate thrill ride. I mean, how can this not be number one? So there you have it, the Jurassic Park, Jurassic World movies. You know, it's been diminishing returns, but if they keep making them, my dumbass will keep watching them until they actually go extinct. I just hope one day we can capture that Spielberg magic. Until then, if you like this review, please like and subscribe, or follow me on Letterboxd at Ramirez S316. Yes. Excuse me. I need to unbutton one more button on my shirt. Yes.